Just the fool, I thought I knew you act different when you pop too. I hope these words get through to you. I hope these words get through to you.
You too. Yeah, what's good, everybody? Aphectz today, back with another video. Now today we got a little post score video. You know what I'm saying? This was the build that I made live on stream. The live stream is still up if you guys want to see it, how I built this guy. I show you guys how to build him and what animations to put on your guy here, what badges, how to make the most dominant post score build in NBA 2K20. Now, first things first, to make this build is strictly for 1v1s. Now, I did make it so you can play 2s with it, you can play 3s with it, but it is mainly strictly for 1v1s. And the stats, you know what I'm saying, and the stuff that I'm using and the badges that I use are strictly for 1v1s. The reason why I have this build is because I wanted to have a build that I didn't need anybody to play with. Like, sometimes, like, people at school, you know what I'm saying, people at work, the people that I usually run with, and, you know what I'm saying, I also, when I'm not running with randoms, I want to just be playing by myself. Pause. Like, I want to pause. I want to just be playing alone, and I want to have some fun in the stage, you know what I'm saying, win a couple extra VC, and, you know what I'm saying, have some fun in the stage. So this was my first game in the stage, and as you can see, I'm just dominating. This was like a 6'8" small forward. There's going to be a lot of 6'8" small forwards, 6'9" small forwards, 6'10", 6'11" PFs coming through, and then a lot of 7'3s. Now, when it comes to the 7'3s, you just do the same thing with this build. You just want to go into the 2KU, and you want to practice drop steps. Now, how do you get to the 2KU? You go on the main menu, you go to play now, 2K Universe, and then just practice drop steps. That's the main thing with this build. You practice playing in the post, and then you practice drop steps, and you practice post fades. The main thing this year is not like last year. Last year post fades were super OP. This year post fades are not that OP. You have to get hot zone hunter, and you have to get hot zones for post fades to be OP. You have to get them in my career. You really have to green this year. Shots do not really go in if they're white as much as like previous years. Like, pretty much last year they were pretty much automatic, unless you had a, you know what I'm saying, unless a lock was on you. Like, I could basically post fade this guy every time because he was short, and it was pretty much automatic. This year it's more of a mashing meta in terms of the paint, and what you do is you just back them down with back down Punisher Hall of Fame and drop stepper Hall of Fame, and you just drop step until you know what I'm saying, and you can just keep pump faking until you get a really nice animation where you're basically traveling, but because 2K is so like weird with the animations, they won't call it a travel. You'll basically move and move under the rim, and you can keep pump faking, and you're really past your pivot. As you can see, he blocked it there as I said that, but you're really past your pivot, and you can really just keep pump faking until you get an animation where you're really under the basket, and you could dunk on them and do whatever. Now, for this build is a 1v1 build only, pretty much. So specifically, I made him for 1v1 only. That's why, like, a lot of his other defensive stats are not up. I would change certain stuff. You could change certain stuff. You guys want to make this as a primary center build. For me, I wouldn't have this as a primary center build. My primary center build would be a glass cleaner, pretty much, or a glass or lock sharp 7'1" or 6'11". That would be my primary center build. But this is my first stage game. This was me filling it out, you know what I'm saying, learning the stage. You guys saw I went like on like a 6-7 game streak when I was playing the stage on stream. The stream is still up, but this was my first one. I had it recorded. I was gonna go record a new one that was better, but I was like, let me show my first one, because you know what I'm saying, it actually is real, like what you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see sloppy gameplay. Obviously, I have better gameplay, you know what I'm saying. I could have recorded better gameplay. Even on that stream, I had a gameplay where I went up against a 7'3" guy and 21-0'd him, and literally just all drop steps had him looking stupid. The key to drop stepping with this is pretty much faking them out, drop stepping, and once they jump, you pretty much just you pretty much just go up with it. Now, post spin technician needs to be on gold. If you guys are gonna do the glitch with your new characters to make a build like this, post spin technician, make sure you get your playmaking badges for post spin technician, because what that does is it gives you a speed burst. With post spin technician and quick first step on your post scorer, when you press LT and you post spin out of it, and you press LT and then you let go of it, like to get out of post, it gives you super speed burst that is like a 7'3" shouldn't be moving that fast. You guys see it a little bit in this video when I go into LT and then come out of LT. It's like you get a big speed burst this year, and that's why a lot of people, if you guys see the 1v1 court metas, people like Avoid Sane, people like Giuseppe, they always have quick first step and postman technician. Who else is really good that's always on the 1v1 courts and streaking? I know Void Sane is always streaking, and he's usually on Mixer and stuff like that. Yeah, shameless plug, you know what I'm saying? Plugging people just because I know those are good post scorers and stuff like that. And those are probably the top post scorers in the game. There's a couple other guys that streak on the 1v1s that don't stream and stuff, but they're really good too. I know this because last year it was the same people. I used to come on the 1v1 courts with a 6'10 lock, and I used to dominate as well. But this year, I decided to go the post scorer route. I was gonna make a lock for the 1v1 courts, but I was like, let me have fun while the badge glitches out. So I badge glitched this guy. I'm gonna show you guys what to build, how to make this build, how to make it dominant, and yeah. Pretty much that's it. When you get Grand Badge with this guy, Grand Badge is still OP. They nerfed post score Grand Badge, but it's still OP because all you have to do is pretty much just back them down and then drop step, and they're still gonna get the animation just like last year. And a lot of times what will happen is people will just foul you out. The bad thing about this year is that you can, if somebody fouls you, you don't get like draw foul that often, so they can actually foul you out, you know what I'm saying, from ripping. Like there's not a big huge penalty for fouling this year, so you can get ripped a lot. You can get like you really won't get draw foul, and you can actually grade out easily this year. But yeah, that was my first game of the stage. I recorded it. I had live commentary, but I decided I'm gonna commentate over it. So as you can see, I had my finishing and shooting badges maxed. My playmaking didn't get maxed yet, and my defensive wasn't maxed yet. If I was gonna redo this, I would make sure my playmaking was at 3, was maxed out, because that's the best way to do it. If you guys are gonna make this build right now while the badge glitches out, remake this and make sure your playmaking is maxed. Now, how do you make this build? Pretty much all you're gonna want to do is be a center, be max height, max weight. You guys are gonna want to choose the slashing and sharpshooting archetypes. This is the stats right here if you want to copy it and you just want to, you know what I'm saying, pause the video right here, but I'm gonna go over it as a whole. Pretty much all you guys want to do is go back, you know what I'm saying. I'm not moving so slow on here. I'm moving like a bot because I have it pre-recorded basically, and then I commented over it. But yeah, center. You guys want to choose the finishing and shooting archetype. It's the second pie chart. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys wanted to see this, so I'm making a video on it. So you guys are gonna want to choose the second physical profile, which is for strength and vertical. The speed does not matter, bro. Speed does not matter when you're on the 1v1 courts. You're gonna be fast enough. You're gonna want to go 90 close shot. You guys are gonna want to go 51 driving layup, 92 standing dunk, and then an 86 post hook. Now, you guys are going to want to max out mid-range, max out 3-point, put free throw to 58, and you're going to max out your post fade, because that's the most important thing. For playmaking, you're going to want to put your your pass accuracy to 52, and your post moves to 86, to 85, and then we'll max out your post moves, and then your ball handle, leave it at 0. Like I said, this is for 1v1 courts, so interior defense all the way up, blocks, rebounds all the way up. 18 finishing, 17 shooting, 6 playmaking, and 9 defensive. This is the best post scoring build. As you can see, you have high post hook, high post fade, high ball handle, and you also have high standing dunk. And you guys see I was dunking a lot. I even dunk a lot on 7 threes. It's all about getting positioning this year. It's going to take a lot to learn. That's why the 500 courts is a good place to learn. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take a lot to learn. So max weight, max height, max arms. Now, it's going to be an interior force. That's what the build is going to be called. And we're going to test the build so we guys can see how to make the badges. How to get the badges, the best badges for this build. Now, the best badges for this build, first things first, you guys are going to want to have back down Punisher and drop stepper Hall of Fame. Like I said, this is not like last year. Post fades definitely work, post hops definitely work, but mashing is the way this year. So you have back down Punisher Hall of Fame, consistent finisher Hall of Fame, contact finisher Hall of Fame, drop stepper Hall of Fame. Now the last 2 badges, you can either go put back boss on silver or relentless on silver, or both of them on bronze, because you're going to get a lot of offensive rebounds if you're playing like pure locks and you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not used to this game, because you have to get used to making them jump and get in position and keep, like, you can literally pump fake like 8 times in the same spot. So for the shooting badges, you want to have quick draw on gold or Hall of Fame, range extender on Hall of Fame or gold, green machine on Hall of Fame or gold, and you can either go Deadeye Hall of Fame green machine on like silver, or you can go, you know what I'm saying, you can go deep fades on Hall of Fame. Well, deep fades has to be on Hall of Fame because it works on every single fade. Every single fade counts as a deep fade this year. So that's what you want to do. Now for playmaking, post spin technician and quick first step, gold. The reason why those, you can either go post spin on gold and dream fake on gold, because dream fake works on every single post move, but best thing is quick first step. It's gonna basically make it so you can press LT and then let go of LT and then get speed burst out of that. Now you got moving truck, post move lockdown, and intimidator. That's the best defensive badges for post scorers, and that's pretty much all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty easy. The best jump shot for a big is Kevin Love. That's the best base in my opinion. So if you guys use that, or use when you get a custom jump shot, have a base with Kevin Love. Now, right now I'm using jump shot 81, but I would use Kevin Love or jump shot 81. The best dunks right here. This is how you're gonna get a lot of dunk animations, because a lot of you guys, somebody told me that they have a big man and then they're getting like a lot of layup animations when I was on stream, and I was like, they was like, show your dunks, and that's the dunks you guys gotta use to get a lot of dunk animations. Now, Kevin Love. And if you have a custom Kevin Love and Rudy Gay, custom Kevin Love base, and then 50-50, that's a good jump shot. It's a high, you know what I'm saying, high jumping, you know what I'm saying, decently high arc on your shot, or jump shot 81 works perfectly. These are the best moves: dribble, pull up, Dirk, spin jumpers, big 2, hop jumpers, James Harden, post fade 3, you know what I'm saying. You guys see it on the screen right there. This is the best dribble styles as well. Best dunks and best jump shots. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.